Why is this light so bright? I'm not gonna put foundation here. I don't want to be greasy. Let's see. Oh, let me add my poll question. Do you? Okay, there you go. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm already hot. It's not even hot. Why my face hot? Why is my face hot already? I ain't done nothing yet. Okay. Now, hello, Umar. How you doing? Good morning. You like black African women? Okay. I don't know what that means. But welcome. Welcome to Black African American Women Central. I'm your host. If you have questions about Black African American women, I will be happy to answer all of your questions from all these people from around the world that come to my live stream. If you have any questions, I will answer them in the most respectful way. Okay, people are curious about different people that they never met before. I will answer your questions about black women, particularly American black women. I will answer your questions. I don't know about other black women. I know about me, us, over here. Okay, if you have any questions, just drop them down. Just drop them down, and I will answer. Okay? But it's a great morning. It's Friday in America. Friday. It is Friday morning. You love chocolate because of black girls? What kind of chocolate? You know, we come in different flavors. You know, milk chocolate, chocolate, dark chocolate, caramel. Which one? Or you like them all? You like them all, and that's good too. You know. I'm pretty sure you have a variety of taste. That black chocolate. I know that's right. I know that's right. He said black chocolate. Like them dark and smooth. Black women are fun. I know people think, they spread bad rumors about black women. Oh, they so loud. Black women are so this and so that. Oh, let me change my poll. Let me change my poll. Hold on, let me change my poll. I think this will be more interesting. Hold on. Let me change that poll into something else. Oh. Let me change my poll to would you okay, I changed my poll. There we go. I think that's more interesting. I think it's more fun. Would you date a black woman? I think black women are fun. We're serious. We don't play games. We don't have time for the game plan. You we very supportive, caring. Black women are very caring, supportive, will help you out if necessary, but not too much. We're not going to do too much if you're not going to do something for us. We're not going to do too much. We can show out. Your dream come true if you find a black girl. I know that's right. We don't do too much, but you got to do something for us. We can't do it all. But we nice. We can be very sweet. We can be very passionate people. You know what I mean? I know that you hear a lot of talk from black men. Black men always have something horrible to say, about black women. Always something horrible. And it's because of their experiences that they create. A lot of black men create these crazy experiences for their life, and then they end up hating black women. And it's because they put themselves in situations that, other ethnicities wouldn't put their self in, like creating broken families. Once they create broken families and they have this ongoing relationship with a woman that they really didn't like in the first place, they just want to have sex with her. Then they develop this thing in their mind that they don't like black women. They don't like black women, okay? It's all because of their experience with black women. It started from them. How can you find one? Oh, man, you got to come down to Chocolate City. You got to come down to Chocolate City down in Georgia. Go to Georgia. Okay, go to Georgia and find you a chocolate Southern princess. Find you a chocolate Southern belle down there in Atlanta, Georgia. All kind of black, beautiful women down in Atlanta. Okay, go down there, find you a chocolate goddess. Okay, and all of them got good jobs. The women down in Atlanta, they all got good jobs. They got good jobs. Well, you need to take a trip. You need to get your butt on an airplane and fly down and find your chocolate princess down there in Georgia, Atlanta, and spend you a week or two. Have you a good time. Let them Southern women love on you. Let them black women love on you properly. Let them love on you, okay? Especially if you look nice, you smell good. Them black women gonna suck you up. They gonna suck you up. They gonna treat you with that Southern hospitality. They gonna give you that Southern hospitality, suck you up down there. You better go on down, get on the airplane, get your plane ticket ready. Get your plane ticket ready and go on down to Georgia. Find you a nice Southern, you know, classy woman. They got a lot of classy women down there with good job, education, the whole nine. I even got a cousin. She's one of them. Beautiful. She down there. She educated. She got her own stuff. She love to travel. She love to go to concerts and all that kind of stuff. Find you a good Southern belle that's gonna love on you. Me. Yeah. That would be nice. That would be nice, but you know, I think you would be better off down in Georgia. Georgia. I think if you fly down, woo, get an airplane and fly down to Georgia and find you a nice Southern woman. Big bountiful. Get your hands. Get your that fill your hands up. Get you a big old Southern gal down in Georgia. You see. See, I'm nice. I'm a nice black woman, but I'm not as nice as the women down south. The women down south are way more nicer than me. I'm a villain. I'm just being honest. I'm a straight up villain. Have you ever watched Batman and the Joker? Batman and the Joker movie. I'm the Joker. To be honest, I am the Joker. Okay, you wouldn't last a day. You wouldn't last one day. I'm too mean, too horrible of a person. Uh, yeah, I'm horrible. You don't want to talk to me. I am a horrible, mean, villainous individual. Call me uh Ursula, yes, like the Little Mermaid movie. I am a very mean person. I am not nice. I'm nice on here. But I'm not nice. I am nobody to deal with on a daily basis. Yeah, I am horrible. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a horrible person. I'm like, do you have WhatsApp? Sir, I don't be on no WhatsApp like that. Okay? Oh, look at that. That's a flirty eye. Yeah, nobody needs to date me. I'm mean. I'm a mean person. I'm just being honest. I'm a black woman. I'm nice at the core. At the core of me, I'm nice, but I'm not nice. You will not have no money messing around with me. Okay? You will not. You be broke. You be broke. Cause I need that money. I need that money. You will be broke messing around with me. Cause I gotta pay for God's hair. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? God's hair is expensive. You know, this God's hair, it cost me almost $1 trillion, to be honest. To be honest. It costs a lot. You know what? If I was a younger person, I'd be dating all the time. But I'm old. I got two bad knees. My two knees hurt. My knees hurt all the time. I have uh I have back pain, typical old people stuff. I got back pain. Don't nobody want to date me with all these issues. I got knee issues, back pain. I am not the person to date. I am not the person to date. Not with my issue. Not with my issues. And I can't remember nothing. You tell me your name, I could be dating you and still don't know your name. I could be dating you right now and still won't know what your name is. You know what I mean? I won't know your name. I won't know your name. This right here from the dollar store, game changer. What I got on my finger? Game changer. This is it right here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that color. This is a perfect fall color. It's like a burgundy. I don't know what color is it. It's like a burgundy red. Ain't that cute? This is the best little lipstick I've ever had. It is so cute. And then I put on a little what is it? Blush. And this is all stuff from all my makeup is from the dollar store. Oh, isn't that cute? All the makeup is from the dollar store. I don't buy no expensive makeup no more. I used to spend a lot of money on expensive makeup. Ooh, yes. Okay. Now I gotta put on my little brows. My brows. Put on my eyebrow. I don't think I'm gonna ever cut my eyebrows. And that's the look of the day. That's the look of the day. And my two little pigtails, or whatever you want to call them, there. Now I need to put a little lotion on. If you don't want to look old, you gotta keep putting lotion on. You gotta keep moisturizing your skin if you don't want to look like an old hag. You see, the hands is still youthful. You see that? Now, this is the king of all stuff, the vitamins. The essence of life here. Now, I must warn you, once you start taking these Flintstone vitamins, you turn into a superhero. You can do anything, okay? It has, I don't know, it supports your eyes, immunity, bone, energy. If you're a person who got arthritis, get this. Get this. I'm looking at the poll here, and there is 33 out. There is one person who said they wouldn't date a black woman. Why not? Why not? Why not? Black women are fun. This is my outfit for the day. It's just a skirt. I don't really wear shirts. I wear mostly lingerie tops. I'm a lingerie top person. All my shirts are basically lingerie because I like the look. That's my style. You know, the lingerie shirt with a cardigan or something over it. But yeah, that's what I do. I love a good lingerie piece that I can wear out in the open. It gives off a little naughty, but not too much. Not too much. Not too much. You can't. It's not too much. It's just enough. It's enough to get everybody going, including me. Oh, I need to put some of my banana. I got my banana edge control from the Dollar Tree. Let me put just a smidge right there. Because you don't need too much. You don't need too much. But this, yeah, it smells good too. This smells great. I think this completes my look for the day. This completes my look. I love this color lipstick. This is not even a lipstick. This is, what do they call it? Oh, there's no name on here. I mean, there's no what it's called. But this is a lip stain, not a lipstick. It's a stain, so that when the day goes on, it'll fade out to a nice little faded red. So it won't go away totally until the end of the day, and I won't have to reapply it at all. But that's the beauty of lip stains. I love lip stains. I love my love, my love. Now don't look at my nails. I will do my nails. Oh, what's that on my hand? I will do my nails, but I'm not doing them right now because it's the end of the quarter, end of the whatever, and I need to. Can you beatbox? No, I cannot. What kind of question is that? Can you beatbox? Are you going to beatbox here? Asking me about beatboxing. I don't know nothing about that. Can you beatbox? Or count to 100? No, I know I can't. I can't count at all. What is this, an IQ test? You trying to test my intelligence or something? What the hell is LMFAL? Whoa. Oh, God. Yeah, we here in America, we don't know how to count nor read. We just in America, we just go off of pizza and vibes. That's all we got. That's all we got here is vibes. We just vibing out, chilling out. You know, that's all we do here in America. I'm just saying, we don't know how to read or write. We don't read. We don't write. We just we eat pizza. That's about it. You know, we get into a lot of fights. There's a lot of fighting here. How many fingers you have? Absolutely none. That's why my hands are down here. I ain't got none. But yeah, here in America, we just fight all the time. You know, all the time. So you gotta be a good fighter here in America. You gotta have your boxing credentials. We fight constantly here in America. So if you're not used to fighting your way, fighting your way through traffic, fighting your way at McDonald's, fighting, in the grocery store, if you're not used to fighting, don't come here. Don't come here because we fight all day long. So, drugs do that or chicken. Yeah, all of our chicken is contaminated here too. All the chicken is it's probably not real chicken, to be honest. It's probably not real chicken. We have no idea what we could possibly be eating. We could be eating each other. We wouldn't know. But if you come to America, be prepared to have good health insurance. Bring your health insurance because we ain't got none. You know what I mean? Bring your own health insurance here because we don't have hardly none of that stuff. Come if you want, but you may leave, beat up or something. Who knows? People fight here. every day. They fight over ketchup at McDonald's. This is the only place where people fight over just about anything. Anything and everything. Okay, you can get in a fight in America over a parking space. You can get in a fight in America because you stepped on somebody's shoe. You stepped on somebody's shoe and they may end your life. This is the only place where, your life can go from 100 to nothing in seconds. You know, people love to fight and tussle here in America. I think it's because all the movies that we produce about fighting and violence and stuff. So we are a very violent country, highly violent. I'm surprised I'm still alive. To be honest, I don't know how I'm still here at my age. But you come here, be prepared to fight the good fight. You're going to be fighting over women, fighting over men. You go to the club, you're going to be fighting. You're going to be fighting somebody's grandma in the street. A grandma might whoop your butt in the street. So you may be caught up. We have a lot of fighting going on here. So don't come here you don't know how to fight. Okay? Don't come here you don't know how to fight. Come here knowing how to kick butts. We get on fight. We have fights on buses. You get on bus, you might get knocked the hell out. Hey, Woo Woo, how you doing? Hey, Woo Woo is number one in here. How you doing? Yeah, so when you come to America, just be prepared. Be prepared for anything and everything. Anything and everything. I don't know what's going to happen to you when you get off that plane. You may get in a fight as soon as you get to the airport. You tell your family back home, oh, these people, all they do is fight every day. I've only been here 2 days. I've been in 6 fights. Welcome to the most violent country on earth. Okay? Forget all those other countries they talk about. They talk about all the violence. This is probably the most violent place on the face of this earth. This is the most violent. Okay, and it's so surreal because you can have a whole neighborhood full of happy people, and then 5 miles away, somebody getting the shit beat out of them at Golden Corral because somebody took the last pizza slice in the buffet line. Okay, you can go from that to a fight at Golden Corral to the two streets down. Somebody got road rage and followed somebody home, and they got into a fight once they got into that person's house, and the whole shootout, the whole nine. You go 2 steps further to the right, and you got a pimp on the corner smacking somebody down because they didn't get paid yet. You got that. You turn to the left, you got a pastor at a church almost about to beat his congregation because they ain't have enough tithe money. So we got a lot of violence here in America. If you looking for peace and kumbaya, it ain't here. We don't do that. There ain't no peace here. Ain't no kumbaya. People don't barely like each other. It's straight up violence. The only reason why most of us get along about 60% of the time is because we all want to earn money. That's it. Money is the thing that keeps us somewhat civilized. That's it. That's the only connection all of us have is the money. The money connects us in some sort of way. Other than that, everybody absolutely do not like each other. Nobody likes each other here. Absolutely not. Nobody. Okay? Nobody likes each other at all. You go to work, the workers don't like each other. They don't like their boss. You hear so many stories in America about people not liking their boss. Every time you scroll through like TikTok or one of these social media platforms, somebody always talking about their boss. Ah, man, Steve been giving me a hard time every day and all the time. I do all this work and Steve don't recognize it. I got passed up for a promotion. They gave my promotion to Sarah over there. And don't nobody like Sarah. Don't nobody like her. But they gave her a promotion and didn't give me none and all this kind of... America is the only place that people talk about their boss like that every single day. Every day they talk about their boss. They talk about their neighbors and always comparing each other. Oh, I can't believe you see a Bob over there. Yeah, he went and got him a new Ford F-50. Yeah, I wonder how much that set him back. I wonder how he was able to buy it. Oh, it probably wasn't legal. It probably wasn't legal. We the only place in America that people compare each other by what they got. They compare, the women compare each other hairstyles, and oh yeah, her hair look awful, and then they go get their hair done, and it just looks a little bit better, but no better than the lady they talking about. You know what I mean? This is the only place where women will get in a fight at the beauty shop, and will slap a hoe. Now I mean say slap a hoe, but they'll slap the shit out of you. You don't pay. Okay, you don't pay that money right there. Oh, I ain't got it. You ain't got what? You ain't got this money? And they'll rip that weave right out of your damn hand. Will straight up rip the weave. The people in America have no coof. Okay, no coof at all. They will rip the hair out of your head if you ain't pay. If you go to the nail shop and you get your nails done and you can't pay, oh, they may take that drill and just start drilling it through your hand. Drill right through. Once people hear the words "no money, you can't pay," and all this kind of stuff, because Americans are driven by money only. That's the only motivation in this whole country is money. Absolutely is money. There's no other motivation but money. And once money is compromised or something like that, there goes the problem. And you about to be in a hurt. You about to be in a severe hurt. Okay? Because money is the main driver here. Money. Absolutely money. It ain't nothing else. People can tell you, thank you, Woo Woo. People can tell you all the time, my mom, she motivates me to be a better person. Lies. People tell you my grandma motivated me. Lies. Oh, my kids motivated me. All lies. In America, the only motivation is money. And once that is compromised, with Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. Once there's an interference with the money, then there's a problem. Absolutely. So don't come to America thinking people are nice. There may be people nice, but once you tamper with them the money, interfere with the money, there you might end up on a funeral poster. Like, oh yeah, he went there to visit and got in a fight over some chicken nugget sauce He took somebody's pennies out of they thing, and you will get hurt over pennies in America. If you shortchange somebody, they go and they pay their bill, and you didn't give them 10 cent back. Hey man, you forgot to give me that 10 cent. Oh man, we ain't got 10 cent. I can't give it to you. They may go back to their car, go to the trunk. Once a person in America goes to the trunk, you already dead. You might as well start running. Okay, you might as well start running. You're already dead. Once an American person go to the trunk of their car and grab, their guns and all this kind of stuff, and come after you about that 10 cent you owe them, it's over. Call your family. You might as well call your family from your whatever country you came from. Call them up and say, I ain't gonna make it back. What happened? I didn't give somebody back 10 cent, and now it's a problem. Oh, no, I'm dead. That's it. America, we have a short tolerance. We are very impatient people. The whole country is living off of Adderall, Tylenol, uh, ibuprofen. We are pumped up with energy drinks, ibuprofen, coffee. The main issue, the coffee. We pumped up on all that stuff and sugar all day long. And so when you get into a confrontation with somebody from America, just know you might leave. You might end up in the hospital. That's just the guy's honest truth. That's just the goddamn truth. We don't play around here. You will get hurt. You will get hurt here in America because these people are short fused. They got a lot of problems that they deal with daily. They got to deal with their wife cheating on them, with their brother or their daddy. They got to deal with the job that never promotes them. They also have to deal with the fact that they probably just got laid off. They got to deal with the fact that the child support is sucking all the fun and money out of their life. They got to deal with rejection from some woman, some man, the breakups, the weight gain and can't lose weight, and all this, the hair balding, your hair falling out, and all of that. They got to deal with all this craziness. They got the relative that's on crack, that steal everything, steal all your money, steal your drawers. You got all of that going on. There's a lot of people dealing with a whole bunch of shit every single day in America. So everybody is one step from being psychotic, absolutely having a psychotic break and going absolutely apeshit. So, when you come to America, just know everybody is barely surviving mentally. Everybody is barely surviving mentally. The only thing that is making people function is money. And without it, people are going to crash out and they're going to absolutely lose their mind. Absolutely lose their mind. So when you come here, I want you to look at Americans as a mental patient. Everybody's a mental patient here. And you come here as a kind person. You're dealing with mentally ill individuals. The whole country. The absolute whole country. There's nobody safe from this. Everybody is mentally ill. Absolutely mentally ill. Everybody, the whole place, all across the board. Mental illness is all over. Okay, because every day you live your life, and then one day you go to the doctor because they tell you got to go to the doctor regularly here in America. You go to the doctor, and then the doctor, all of a sudden, you feeling good. You feeling great. Everything's going good. You've been drinking smoothies. You've been eating healthy. And all of a sudden, the doctor tell you, well, you got cancer. Damn! And then you got cancer, and then you got to go through that struggle. Then they tell you got to go through chemotherapy, and that is hell. You lose all your hair. You try to get yourself back together, and then the cancer come back for a second round, and that's when the doctor tell you only got 2 weeks to live, and the whole night. I mean, it's just a lot of shit that goes on in America. Just a lot of stuff, and And really, it just started. You may have gotten the cancer from eating Doritos or eating too many red dye foods or something like that. You may have gotten the cancer from, I don't know, just eating bad stuff. Cause we eat bad stuff here all the time. All the time. We eat horrible food, junk food. They got a lot of chemicals and stuff. And who knows? Who knows what's in any of this stuff? Who knows what's in a ho cake, or anything that we ingest in our body? We used to eat Pop Tarts. We used to eat Pop Tarts on the regular, okay? On the regular, we used to eat Pop Tarts all the time. Just put them in a toaster, pop, eat them for breakfast, and I'll tell them what them things did to our bodies. We have no idea. Now I love Doritos. I love Doritos. I ain't never been sick from no Doritos or nothing like that. But who's to say? I don't know. Maybe there's something in McDonald's food. Maybe there's something in, I don't know. Something's going on. Cause why all these people all of a sudden got cancer everywhere, all over the place? Every time I turn around, somebody got cancer. But you know what? The only thing I could say, and I don't know if this has anything to do with my family in particular. We clean with a lot of bleach. You know what I mean? We clean with so much bleach. My mama buys bleach by the gallons. I mean, we clean so much stuff with bleach. I think that she done cleared us out. Hello, Blaine. How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, my mama used to clean with so much bleach. I mean, she still do. We a bleach cleaning family. I'm pretty sure we have ingested the bleach by now. I mean, that could be why I'm crazy. Yeah, we clean with an extreme amount of bleach. I know people tell you don't mix the bleach with this and that. Man, we've been mixing bleach and chemicals together like a chemical lab. Call me a scientist. Call me Bill Nye. Okay, I've been mixing stuff up forever. Okay, I can't tell you. They talking about don't mix that together because that'll create a gas up in here. Well, I don't know what to tell you. We've been mixing that stuff up, and that's probably why we ain't sick. We ain't sick like that. I barely get a cold. I barely get any type of sickness, and I'm telling you, it's probably because of the bleach. We've been bleaching dishes, bleaching dishwater, bleaching the whole night, bleaching the bathroom, call me Clorox, okay? I've been bleaching the whole area, clothes, the towels, I don't know. I don't know if that got something to do with it. And some people are not bleaching their stuff. But that's what we do. I don't know about nobody else. We pour bleach all over this joint. Okay? Because I don't trust nothing. I don't trust, that's why I can't eat at other people's house and stuff. I have trust issues. I don't trust nothing. I want my stuff sterilized. I forget just hot water. I need my stuff sterile. I need my stuff to be, I need it to be germ 99. What they say on that bottle, 99.9% bacteria germ free. I need my stuff to be like that, okay? And bleach does that for me. It calms my mind. If I know there's bleach, I clean the area with bleach. I know it's thoroughly clean. I know it's really clean. And not everybody does that. So I don't be eating at everybody's house either. My mama raised me on bleach, and I'm going to stick beside it. I'm going to stick beside what works. Okay? So we have never been sick. Knock on wood. We ain't never been sick. I ain't trying to be sick. I don't want to be sick. None of that kind of stuff. And plus, we drink a lot of tea. An extreme amount of tea. I mean, when I say we drink a lot of tea, we drink an extreme amount of tea. We are certified tea drinkers. That's the main difference. Tea. What else do we do different that probably people don't do? Drink a lot of tea. We drink a lot of protein, tea. As a family unit, We drink a lot of protein, a lot of tea. What else do we do? And we take an extreme amount of vitamins. We take probably the most vitamins as a family unit. You know, we love vitamins. We take an extreme amount of vitamins. So that may have something to do with it either. Maybe that's why I haven't croaked over from eating Doritos or something like that. Why I'm not, 6 feet under yet, because of those routine habits of washing everything down with bleach, um, eating vitamins all the time, protein all the time, protein drinks, protein in your coffee. I drink coffee. I add protein shake to the coffee. Okay, I don't use creamer. I use protein shake in the coffee and stuff like that. That could be the reason. That could be the reason why we still walking around here functioning. Yeah, that's what, as a family unit, that's what we do collectively. So my mama, she is old, but she don't have no cancer, no real hard diseases, no heart issues. Only thing she got is a knee problem. She got a bad knee from an accident when we were little kids. We were little kids and we got in a horrible car accident. And this lady, we was on our way to church, to Bible summer camp. And this lady, and I told my mother I forgot my Bible. I gotta get my Bible. So she turned around, to go back to my grandma's house to get the Bible. And when we were going back to my grandma's house to get this Bible, this woman came out of nowhere in a van, and she wasn't paying attention, and she hit us so hard, she slammed us into a tree. I mean, when I say we slammed into that tree, we slammed to that tree, and it was like an out-of-body experience. I thought, my God, I didn't think my mama was alive in that car. I'm telling you, I didn't think she was alive. Hello, Bless, how you doing? I didn't think my mama was alive, and my sister was in the back seat with me. I was in the back seat, and my sister, we were both in the back seat. My mama was driving, of course. And thank God none of us was in the front seat, because that would have been over. Nobody would survive the front seat, the passenger seat. My mama's leg got pinned underneath the brake and all that kind of stuff. Her leg got pinned in there. And my sister was just knocked out. I got out the car, and I recognized where I was at. I was close to my grandma's house, and I started running down the street. Because I thought she was dead. I didn't know what was going on. I ran down the street to my grandma's house. I got down there, banged on the door. She came out. She was screaming. I didn't know why she was screaming. I was like, why is she screaming? And so I said, you gotta call the ambulance. Mama and them and got hurt. Da, da, da. I didn't think I was hurt. I went to the mirror, and half of my face right here was all exposed. All this was flapped down. It was just bone and blood. It was just, it was so disgusting. I almost passed out. And then the ambulance people came, and I guess they couldn't believe I had got cut by glass, and the glass cut me and sliced me all the way down here. So all this was hanging all down. So it was a really bad accident going to summer camp and stuff like that. That was horrible, a horrible thing. But yeah, it looks better now. The scarring has, of course, faded over the years. You can barely see it. You can barely see it. But here in America, you guys have to be prepared for anything and everything. Anything can happen to you here at any time, any moment. This is just a place of pure craziness. Pure craziness. You don't know what's gonna happen to you day to day. So it's like playing the lottery here with your life. So when you come to America, just know you in the lottery of life. You might make it back home, you might not. You might not. You might not see your family again. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. But my family has been surviving and been okay. We've survived a lot of different things, a lot of crazy stuff, but we still here, still functioning, still functioning. So we don't really have any major issues, health issues. Just my mama, that crazy knee from that accident, and that's about it. But other than that, we okay. Take your vitamins. Clean your house with bleach. That's what we do. Clean your house with bleach. That's what we do here. Okay, that's what we do here. Yes. Yeah, I need to make a travel guide about America. Maybe I'll do that. Like a little travel guide. Things to help you when you get here and what to do and what not to do in America. What to do, what not to do. Maybe I'll come out with a American travel guide so you won't get hurt. But I can't guarantee that either because you probably will. You know, you know, American people, they do not care about your feelings. Okay? Don't care about your feelings at all. Oh, I just got off the plane. You can't take my suitcase. Yes, we can. We're going to take your suitcase. Okay? Now, you go find you some clothes. Go shop at Dollar Tree or Target or what is that? Go shop at Ross or something. Go shop there. All right? But we taking your suitcase. We taking your suitcase. Go shop somewhere else. That must be frustrating to come to America, get off the airplane, and all of a sudden you get robbed and your suitcase is gone and everything. I wonder how you feel once that happens. Are you mad? Are you like, damn, they really grinding in America? Or are you thinking like, God, these people are awful? It could be all the above, grinding and we are awful people. But, when you come here, we're not used to visitors really in America. We're not really used to visitors. And once visitors come, we try to be good people, but sometimes that villain comes out. And when the villain comes out, you might as well just move out our way because the villain's out. And there's nothing we could do about that. I'm sorry. It's in the blood to be a villain here in America. And once you come here, you might become a villain too. I don't know. It might be contagious. You might eat a piece of chicken here, some fried chicken here, and so all of a sudden you turn into an American villain and your family don't recognize you no more. That can happen. That can happen here in America. So be aware. Be very aware. Anyway, I guess I'll get off of here. I'm getting off of here. Somebody missed me the other day, but you know what? You don't come in here, so you gotta come on here on time. But you can find me on TikTok at Livia Flair. You can find me on TikTok. You can also interact with me on, of course, TikTok. You can interact with me in the comments. You can make a comment. You can interact with me there. You can also go to my Substack and you can talk to me there. I write articles on Substack, Livia Flair. Just look for Livia Flair on Substack, and so you can read my work and stuff like that. Don't tell me you don't read, because all of y'all be reading Chat GPT nowadays. So I know I know you can read. ChatGPT turned y'all into the best readers that there ever was. America ain't never read as much as now than ChatGPT. ChatGPT took us from hooked on phonics to advanced readers. You know what I mean? That's what ChatGPT has done for the American community. You know, it created better readers. That's it, and that's truth. Now they need to come out with a study about that, because all these people able to read GPT now. They couldn't even read a menu last week. Could barely read the menu at McDonald's, but now they can read ChatGPT like a pro. So follow me at Substack. I even have a group chat there. We can talk, we can have conversation, professional conversation. None of that hanky panky. Don't come in my group chat asking me for no pictures. You ain't getting no pictures. I ain't doing that. Don't come in my group chat talking about some pictures and can you send me a picture? No. Can you send me some money? Can you send me some money? You can always spoil me at Cash App, Livia Flair. You can send money there. I ain't sending you no pictures. You got life messed up. I'm not sending no pictures. Don't come in my group chat on Substack asking me no crazy stuff. You will get blocked. Okay, you will get blocked. But you can come there for fun. We can chat. We can talk it up. We can talk about these American rules and regulations here. We can talk about all those things that interest you. We can do that. So you can come to my Substack and interact and participate. You know. And that group chat's on all the time. So I see the messages all the time. So it's not like you message and then I never respond. It's an ongoing everyday thing. So if you send a message in there, I will respond there. You can also go to liviaflair.com. You can buy merch if you want to, shirts, purses, tote bags, cups, whatever. So liviaflair.com to buy merch if you want to participate in that. If you want to do that, you can do it. There's all kinds of ways to be a part of my whole little circle. I have a private group. Also, now if you want to be a part of the private exclusive group, it is for adults only. You cannot be under 18 and be a part of this private group because it's more on the intimate side of things. If you want to be a part of that group, you have to send me a message, and I will. It's not a free group. Don't think it's free. Don't think it's free. It ain't free. It ain't a free group. Not my private group. Now the group chat on what is it? Substack. That's free. That's a free group. But this other group I got is a very private group, exclusive group. And that costs. So, if you want to be a part of that, let me know. I also have my bundle, my book bundle that was kind of like a PDF book bundle. You can read like 5 of my stories. No, it's not 5. It's 3 of my stories, and you can get that on Gumroad. You can purchase that on Gumroad if you want to read, my stories. I also have a blog website. You can read stories over there for free. But these 3 stories that's in the bundle, they're not on the website. They're like exclusive stories that you can buy and then you can read them. And they're pretty hot. They're pretty hot stories. Pretty hot. Pretty hot. If I could be anything besides just working, a regular job, I would definitely be an erotic writer. I love that. I love that area of erotic writing and stuff. And I've also been featured on like one of those top lists of erotic writers and stuff like that. So that over the years, so not to brag on myself, but it is what it is. So if you want to be a part of my private group, you let me know. If you want to be on, you want to chat with Substack, send me a message. You want to reach out to me on TikTok, you can do that. Okay? But anyway, you guys have a great and lovely day. I have to go. Bye, woo woo.